everybody, my name is Joy and welcome back to BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea, part 2 of that DLC. And we just acquired the key to this clock, to this very elaborate mechanism. There we go. Okay, she does that for me. Alright then, let's move along to prayer. See what that has to do. I'm not sure whether or not I should expect people here. Absinthe? No, thank you. No time for hallucinations right now. There's enough wacky stuff going on today. But this man... So much absinthe. No wonder he was a bit weird. Man. My Eve is full. Able, profit, untold, profit. Alright. Some cigarettes and some the word of the prophet. Okay. What does that say? Laffery, you old shyster. Sure to impress the rubes. You give the sales page, I'll provide the snake oil. Okay then. Very well. You were kinda crazy, weren't you? Untold rewards await the faithful in eternity. Zachary Hale Comstock, aka Booker. That still shocks me to this day. That was just the same person. That is so odd to me. I mean, I'm well aware people can change, but it was odd. Is that it? Is there nothing else to find here? There's gotta be something more. But I'm beginning to understand why he would have this behind locked doors. What's that? No? Alright then. Okay, no, I don't think there's anything to find here. I mean, I've been looking up as well, trying to find one of those grapple hook thingies, but none of that either. So... I guess I will leave you to it then. I will leave you to your prayers. And I will leave you to your absinthe and cigarettes. And Bible. Or well, it's not the Bible, it's the Bible of Zachary Comstock, the word of the prophet as they call it. Leisure. Now that makes me curious. Alright. Cost evaluation. Why injectables, drinkable plasmids require 10 times more atom than injectables? Okay. So they were trying to develop new stuff here. No. Apparently no. 10 times more atom required. Okay. And there's a voxophone over here. Think.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Alright, that's what you were concerned about. I'm sorry, I thought you were going to be concerned about little girls for a second there. Let me check up on my recording real quick. Alright, all is good, all is well. And there's this thing, there's the kinetoscope.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. For the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Wise words. She wasn't stupid, but she sure as hell was crazy, as we noticed in the previous part. So I think that's it. I don't think there was anything else going from there. So now let's set the clock to the last door. See what that does. Things lab, huh?
How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
I really wonder what that lock of hair has to do with anything. I mean, I don't know if it's really just dear to him, or if there's actually something to that lock of hair. If it's something necessary. And now let's hope our dear friend Jeremiah... Oh.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my mission.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just competition in.
That was
Are you
us.
there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
No, poor Elizabeth. It's true. I mean, she's been locked up in that tower for all of eternity. For her entire life with only Songbird, and now Songbird is gone. Noisemaker bolt. Or I could use the knockout gas, which I have to say has my preference. But perhaps I don't really need to do all that much here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not do that, not send a ghost that direction, thank you. How do you know it was a she? It was a loud ringing bell. Alright. I hope I don't have to go back the same way, because that would cause the same trouble. Armored enemies are resistant to damage, but remain vulnerable to... Okay.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Oh, there's more of you. I really hope he has a very good reason for that lock of hair. Ooh, that was close. That's the armored enemy, I suppose. Let me snap it for you. That way it won't ever hurt you again.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Hold on, 8371. Let me write that down real quick. Alright, 8371. I got that written down, so... Oh! Oh, damn it.
Here on, it's you and me against the world.
Oh, those whispers are those ghosts that like... Oh, okay. But I don't want that one. I want... This one. I think that was a bit more practical than the armored thing. Now where do I go? Find the hair sample. So it's not even here, huh? I thought it would be up there. But apparently I was wrong. Once again. Yep, still headed the right direction. Sorry if I checked that a lot, but can be knocked out by a melee sneak attack. Well, that's not practical for me. Handyman operating wing. You know what, I know I'm supposed to go the other way, but I'm just gonna have a little quick look over here, because this might be where that vault would be with the lock, with the code. I mean, where else would I hide that? Surgical suite, huh? I'm just looking around. Never mind me. There it is. There's a door. Oh god. Okay, okay. What was it? A3. No, other way. Damn it. A371. Is this it? Damn, it's not. Wrong door. A wrong locker. I didn't remember if it was a locker or a... Wow, you don't look so good. That's one of those things. I doubt there'll be much here to find for me, but what if there is something? So you do have my gas things equipped? If I could knock you guys out, but I don't know if that's effective on you.
Can't stop me this time. You can't stop me this time.
Yes, I know I could do a noise maker, but I don't want to waste those. Oh, it's not liable for any damage or trauma that may ensue as a result of this operation. Oh, no, no, no. You know what? This is a pretty big area. I get a feeling I might have to come back here later. I get stuck so often in this game. Very impractical. Ooh, that looks lovely. I'm sure this is where I'm supposed to go. This is the gankiest, darkest hallway of the entire game.
Can't stop me this time.
So this must be right. I know. I really get the feeling like I'm going here for no reason at all. Let's just go back for the hair sample, because I don't think this is leading anywhere right now. I think this might be part of the next mission. And again, I would hate to miss out on something, but on the other hand, I do want to finish the episodes in a bit of a timely manner. And don't worry, I'm enjoying my game. I can always play it for myself if I want to. And I will. Right, I'm gonna use a little bitty bit of Peeping Tom here. Just a teeny tiny bit. Damn it, of course. No, I'm supposed to go up the stairs. Don't mislead me. Alright, let's leave this short trip to the spooky ward behind. Hope I didn't miss anything vital. I mean, I did scurry around a bit, but I didn't really find anything very significant. You're armored, so I cannot really knock you out. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna attack stuff. Well, you know what? It is a good distraction. But now I did kill people indirectly. Damn it! Oh, then what can I do? I have these. I have these. There we are. Tranquilized. There we are.
That's enough of that business. I'm done.
So what do I have? I've run out of the smoke bombs. I got the noisemaker and I got the tranquilizer.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Stop reminding me, please. At least to give the poor girl a little bit of regular conversation in all this madness. Well, I don't even know if they're all gone now, but I think so. They're not. Now where's that damn golden hairlock? I don't even know if it's gold, by the way.
Who are you then?
Oh, that was just in time. I had no idea she walked this way as well. Oh damn, did I just use a health pack? I didn't mean to do that, damn it. So. Oh, yeah, sure, just crunch your way through everything. I'm not being practical right now. Closed off caution. Yes, that's the lab he was talking about. It was closed off. This is a quarantine zone, so there won't be enemies there, question mark? Or there's gonna be an enemy there he didn't tell me about. You know, he just didn't bother. There's Foxophone and stuff over there, so... Sentries. No! Oh god, that was close. This way. Okay, you only got that far. Let's see if I can disable... Oh no, that will cost me a lockpick, so I don't think that will be in my advantage. Quarantine, return to your station. Nope. Ah, of course. That's not gonna open just like that, of course not. There's something shiny there. Maybe it's worth it. What can I find up here? Looks kinda shabby. There's Columbia. Oh, there's burning Columbia. Yep, we're in the time where all hell broke loose. Oh, okay, it is actually telling me to go here. I was a little lost there, I'm sorry about that. So now what? What do I do here? Oh, there we go. I need to keep a better eye out for these things. Oh, those look creepy. Those look like the two portal guys a little bit, just creepier.
Huh. Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Huh. Well, it would seem like a very effective way of working. I mean, you have two-dimensional knowledge. Is that what you call it? Big Daddy.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Constants and variables. That's true. I never really thought about it that way, but in a way, that kind of was what Songbird was to her. That's locked. So this way, I suppose. I don't know if there's enemies here or not. So I keep on my guard. That's locked. Everything's on lockdown. Well, I guess that's what you can expect from a lab that's in quarantine. This way? This way. Imprinting studies. I thought that was where I came from just now, but this is something else. Tiny silver eagle? Do I want to pull that lever? I mean, that looks like an animal. I can't tell if it's alive or not, or if it's even a real animal or not, but...
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Yeah. Oh, that is so... So that's what they're doing with the big daddies and the little girls, huh? That's funny, actually, because... Well, that's not funny, but... We actually have a puppy. Like, my boyfriend's mom has a puppy, and she's like 6 months old. And she's kind of in the imprinting phase. And so we're really trying to, like... be around her as much as possible and like train her as much as possible so she actually gets a good connection with someone, and that connection will remain for the rest of their lives. And it's going to be extremely difficult to get rid of that. I mean, if you would want to, I mean, I don't see why. Oh, don't do that. That's true, but that's true, by the way, what she says about gorillas as well, at least for as far as I learned. That they will imprint on almost anything. What's that all about? Oh, is that a dog? What are you doing to the... Stop it. I hope it's not alive. I mean, this sounds cruel, but I really do hope it's just not suffering right now. That's horrible. I mean, I know it's nothing compared to the amount of people I shot in this game, but still, animals, there's just something different, you know? Might sound a bit hypocrite, I admit that, but... Little paper. Unsuitable vector.
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Okay then, so he's actually experimenting with that. Oh no.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
But why like that? god, that is odd. Status failure. So, alright, these are all animals that failed completely to imprint? I mean, if it was trying to do that with adult dogs, I mean, I assume that wouldn't go right. I mean, it's supposed to...
failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Is that him? Is that little songbird? The specimen is me, I assume. Psychological, biological, physical? Is that what that's supposed to say? I can't really read that. Is that my little songbird? It looks like my little songbird. Kind of. It kind of sounds like it. Oh, wow, so it's actually... It is a human part. Wow. They went from...
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter?
Alright then. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I love how this game like switches an atmosphere real quick because, you know, at first you have these lovely, beautiful, idyllic little Paris or Colombia or places like that, or seemingly pretty and seemingly very idyllic. And then you have these scenes that are almost horror-like, and they all do it well. Hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
How's that supposed to work? That's a very odd sight to see. I suppose we enter this vent now. How far along am I into the episode? I don't even know yet. I gotta check soon because I don't have a timer. So I'm gonna do that right after this. Songbird imprinting on subject.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting... Me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
That's some sort of true. Man, that's odd. Subject's personal effects. Is that the lock of hair? Is that it? Is that what Suchong wanted? See, that this is stuff from her room, like the stuff they had in the main game. All right, hold on. Let me check